Why aren't they buying Turkish ones? Bulgaria will purchase over 100 Greek anti-drone Centaur systems from the Hellenic aerospace industry. So Bulgaria has announced its intention to acquire more than 100 Centaur anti-drone systems from Greece in multiple configurations as part of the European Specific Actions for Vigorous Energy Efficiency program. The Greek system has been battle-tested through the Greek frigates in the Red Sea with tremendous results and is considered the best weapon against hostile drones in our wider region. The purchase by the Bulgarian armed forces of a thoroughly Greek anti-drone system aims to strengthen the country's capabilities in dealing with drones, according to the Bulgarian state media. Cyprus is also evaluating the KENTAVROS systems for the protection of critical infrastructure and for possible integration with the recently acquired missile defense systems BARA and MEEX. The KENTAVROS system, developed by the Greek aerospace industry, was initially designed as a ground-based solution for countering UAVs, but was later adapted for naval use after urgent operations in the Red Sea. Currently, the plan involves equipping all 4 of our country's MEKO class frigates with this system, as well as the 4 FDI class frigates. KIMOON. For what serious reason? Will Israel act jointly with Greece in the Aegean in the event of any serious Turkish provocation? The Israeli expert Gal reveals why the areas from the coasts of Israel to the Aegean and Cyprus concern the very development of his country. He states, from Jerusalem, the Aegean is not classified as a dispute. It is evaluated as a theater of pressure, escalation patterns are mapped, and reaction thresholds are tested. What appears as a dispute over the Greek islands serves as a rehearsal space. The issue is not the territory, it's whether the law limits power or whether measured power rewrites the law. Turkey's decision not to join the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea was not procedural. It was strategic. Cyprus remains the most mature testing ground. Ankara rejects the maritime agreements of the Republic due to the lack of consent from the Turkish Cypriots, disputes the drilling activities, and reacts strongly to Nicosia's defense procurements. Israel analyzes Turkey as a structure overall. This stance is not just rhetoric, it reflects a historical Ottoman memory. The relevance to Israel's national security is structural. In Jerusalem, assessments are built on axes, not impressions. The Aegean is interpreted as an intention in motion. This interpretation determines the stance. The stance shapes the capability preserves the option, concluded the Israeli expert. That was the video. If you liked it, you can subscribe to the channel to get notified about every new video. Don't forget to leave us comments with your opinion. Why is Alada absent from the European production of the ultimate loitering munition with a range of 500 kilometers? Germany, France, Great Britain, Italy, Poland, and Sweden intend to jointly develop and produce a loitering munition with a range of 500 kilometers, with the name of our country, Alada, not mentioned anywhere, even though we need this weapon more than anything. The corresponding agreement was signed yesterday in Berlin, on the sidelines of the NATO defense ministers meeting in Brussels, according to the Ministry of Defense. The project will be implemented within the framework of the European Long-Range Strike Approach initiative for the development of long-range conventional weapons. Among experts, the project is reportedly known as One-Way Effector 500+. The idea is apparently to quickly conduct a study to examine the extent to which a common, cost-effective aerial platform can be developed that can be equipped with payloads The missiles are to be produced in various user countries. This should facilitate both the speed and resilience of production capabilities in case individual facilities fail. The general idea seems to be the development of a weapon that can be procured and deployed economically in large quantities to overwhelm enemy air defenses. According to well-informed sources, the weapon should be capable of delivering payloads of about 50% with accuracy to their targets at a distance of 500 kilometers in order to keep the cost as low as possible. One of the proposals apparently includes the use of conventional 155mm artillery shells as warheads for the missiles. According to reports, the targeted unit price of the systems is in the 5-digit range of the guided bomb unit, 57. The Pentagon is restocking the bunker-busting bombs that leveled Iran's underground facilities. The United States Armed Forces have begun massively replenishing their stockpile of guided bomb unit, 57 MOB bunker-busting bombs. These munitions gained international fame last year when they were used to bomb Iran's underground nuclear facilities. A detailed plan, according to official documents from the United States Air Force, that have come to light. The agency is one step away from finalizing a $100 million agreement with Boeing for the procurement of a large quantity of guided bomb unit, 57 MOB bombs. These documents were declassified on February 12th of this year. The United States Air Force rarely uses these special munitions as they are designed for very specific circumstances. Nevertheless, the Pentagon has made it a top priority to maintain a sufficient stockpile of these weapons, especially given the ongoing tensions in the Middle East. The last time they deployed guided bomb unit, 57 bombs operationally, was on June 22nd last year during Operation Midnight Hammer. At that time, American low-observable B-2 Spirit strategic bombers dropped such munitions on the Iranian nuclear facilities at Fordo and Natanz, causing extensive damage. Operation Midnight Hammer was the first time guided bomb unit, 57 bombs were used operationally since they were officially put into service in 2010. So you understand that we are dealing with a very special and unique weapon system, which is chosen only for very specialized strike operations. Because of the nature of the weapon, the Pentagon is believed to keep only a limited number of bombs in its inventory. But now it wants to restock, which means it's preparing for something big. That was the video. If you liked it, you can subscribe to the channel to get notified about every new video. Don't forget to leave us comments with your opinion.